Have you ever wondered why some people have everything money can buy, yet they still feel unhappy? And why some people own very little, yet seem peaceful and content? Today's story reveals a powerful lesson about happiness, wisdom, and the true meaning of success. The wealthy man in a large American city lived a wealthy businessman named Robert. Robert owned luxury homes, expensive cars, and a successful company. People admired him. Many wished they had his life. But behind his success was a secret. Robert was unhappy. No matter how much money he earned, it never felt enough. When he bought one luxury car, he wanted another. When he achieved one goal, he immediately chased the next. His mind was always restless. He worried constantly about losing his wealth. He rarely slept peacefully. One evening, after another stressful day, Robert looked at himself in the mirror. Despite all his success, he felt empty. He asked himself, why am I not happy? Hearing about the monk a few days later, Robert heard about a wise monk who lived quietly in the mountains. People said the monk possessed extraordinary wisdom. Travelers often visited him seeking advice. Some claimed their lives changed after speaking with him. Curious and desperate for answers, Robert decided to visit. After several hours of travel, he finally reached a small monastery surrounded by trees and silence. The place was simple. There were no expensive buildings, no luxury, no signs of wealth, yet the atmosphere felt peaceful. The first meeting, the monk welcomed Robert with a warm smile. "What brings you here?" the monk asked. Robert replied, "I have everything people dream of. I am wealthy and successful, but I am not happy. I came hoping you could tell me why." The monk nodded. Instead of answering, he offered Robert a cup of tea. As they sat together, the monk asked, "Do you think money creates happiness?" Robert thought for a moment. "I used to believe that. But now I am not so sure." The monk smiled. "Good. Then you are ready to learn." The heavy backpack. The next morning, the monk invited Robert on a walk through the mountains. Before leaving, the monk handed him a large backpack filled with stones. Robert looked confused. "What is this for?" The monk simply replied, "Carry it with you." As they walked, the backpack became heavier and heavier. After an hour, Robert was exhausted. His shoulders hurt. His back ached. Finally, he stopped. "I can't carry this anymore." The monk looked at him calmly. "Then why do you continue carrying it?" Robert quickly removed the backpack and felt immediate relief. The monk smiled. "Your mind works the same way." Robert looked puzzled. "The real burden," the monk continued. "You carry worries about money. You carry fear of failure. You carry regret from the past. You carry anxiety about the future. These burdens are much heavier than the stones." Robert became silent. The monk was right. Even when he was relaxing, his mind was constantly worrying. Even during vacations, he checked business reports. Even during family dinners, he thought about profits and losses. His body rested, but his mind never did. A valuable lesson, the monk picked up a small stone from the ground. "Suppose I hold this stone for 1 minute. It feels light. Suppose I hold it for 1 hour. It becomes uncomfortable. Suppose I hold it all day. It becomes painful." The monk looked at Robert. "The problem isn't the weight. The problem is how long you hold it." He gently placed the stone down. Many people carry their worries far longer than necessary. They suffer because they refuse to let go. Those words struck Robert deeply. Learning gratitude later that evening, the monk gave Robert a notebook. "Every night write down 3 things you're grateful for." Robert looked surprised. "That's all?" The monk nodded. Most people focus on what they lack. They ignore what they already have. Happiness begins when gratitude grows. For the next several days, Robert followed the monk's advice. At first, it felt strange, but gradually he began noticing things he had ignored for years. His loving family, his good health, his friendships, the beauty of nature, simple moments that money could never buy. The transformation. Before leaving, Robert asked the monk, "What is the secret to a happy life?" The monk smiled. "There are 3 things. First, appreciate what you have. Second, stop carrying unnecessary burdens. Third, understand that money is a tool, not a purpose." Robert listened carefully. The monk continued. "When money becomes your master, you suffer. When money becomes your servant, you find freedom." Returning home, Robert returned to the city. His business remained successful. His wealth remained the same, but something inside him had changed. He spent more time with his family. He worried less. He appreciated more. He stopped chasing happiness through possessions. Instead, he found happiness in gratitude, purpose, and peace. For the first time in many years, he felt truly rich. Not because of what he owned, but because of what he understood. The final lesson. Years later, people often asked Robert the secret of his happiness. He would smile and say, "A wise monk once taught me that the richest person is not the one who has the most. The richest person is the one who needs the least." Moral of the story: money can buy comfort. Money can buy convenience, but money cannot be peace of mind. True happiness comes from gratitude. True wealth comes from contentment. And true success comes from learning to enjoy the life you already have. Remember, a grateful heart is worth more than a full bank account. The person who finds peace within himself possesses the greatest treasure of all. You for watching Maurya Buddha Wisdom. Subscribe and join our journey of wisdom, peace, and personal growth through powerful stories and timeless life lessons.